Don't forget about that. They're also reporting that Diddy seems a little nervous and scared. He was photographed on the phone the other day in Miami. We're going to get into that as well, too. We're going to talk about Claudia Jordan. You know, Claudia has been making her rounds because she said if y'all connect her and tie her to Diddy, she going to go after y'all legally. And she's not the only one, and we're going to discuss that as well, too. And then finally, yes, Miss Jaguar Wright. Y'all know Jaguar Wright sat on the blue couch earlier today. Well, the interview was shot a while ago, but she finally sat down on the blue couch, or they released it, I should say. And you know, she talked her stuff. We gonna get into that as well too. But first off, let's go ahead and start with this case actually against Trey Songz. So as well, we do the negative news. We're gonna do the positive as well too. I don't know if this is a positive, but I'm happy that the victim got their money. So there was a lawsuit against Trey Songz a while ago, and it was for 25 million, and it was from a girl that allegedly had an encounter with Trey Songz. They had relations, but she did not agree to be sodomized. And once that, and trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. And so, you know, when she said no, he basically forced his way in. And so she sued 300 Entertainment, his manager, Kevin, and Trey Songz. So everybody was tied up in there. And this was a house party in 2016 in Los Angeles. And originally his lawyer, Trey Songz' lawyer, had said, oh, the lawyer that represented Jane Doe paid this victim to go after him, and this is just for publicity, and they're gonna, basically, this is a fake case. So with this being a fake case, it's gonna make other victims hard for real victims to come out and say anything, and so they try to spin that narrative, but he ended up settling. And the thing is that the settlement happened 3 days ago, and we just found out about it today. So that speaks volumes. And you guys know Trey Songz has been in the news a lot. This is why I'm saying, yeah, there's a connection between Diddy and Trey Songz, because Trey Songz beat up that woman in New York City. Y'all remember hearing about that? There's been plenty of cases of SA out there against Trey Songz. Like, he has a long laundry list of accusations. Like, this isn't just something with Trey Songz is just like one and done, or off, or no. These are things that keep happening to Trey Songz. There's a pattern, there's a history with it. I don't think these women are just bitter or trying to go after him because he has money or whatnot. Now, could there be some people playing victim and not really victims and trying to get their time to shine? Yeah, of course. With all, we see it all the time with celebrities. Like, it'll be one person come forward, and then a whole laundry list of lawsuits come right after. But with Trey Songz, I mean, he's not the most popular celebrity out there. So for them just to be attacking him for no reason, yeah, there's some truth in everything. Yes, Miss Kitty, Keke Palmer told us, remember? She said she didn't feel comfortable and she didn't want to be in that music video. Keke Palmer tried to tell us we owe Keke Palmer an apology, because people were assuming that she was just blowing it out of proportion. But no, she said she felt uncomfortable and she did not want to be in that music video. Right. Definitely shout out to Keke Palmer. Yes, definitely. He had offense against the cop as well. Yep. Dom Down know what. Yeah. Trey Songz has a lot of accusations against him, and mug shots and everything else. Like, he's just not somebody who we say, oh yeah, they just coming after him, they attacking him. No, there gotta be some truth to some of these allegations going on. Now, I do want to say settlement doesn't necessarily mean, oh, he's guilty. But he's been willing to fight all these other cases, but this one he went ahead and settled. Yeah, there's more to it than just, oh yeah, this girl is making it up. There's definitely there's something there. There's something that made him want to settle, or force his record company and his manager that they just wanted to hurry up and settle. There is something there. And just knowing that Trey Songz have had allegations about him being a freak, just like Diddy has, it lets you know something. It lets you know something. With these people in the industry, they feel like they can just do anything. They feel like they can literally get away with anything. And that's scary. You feel that you're so powerful, you can get away with anything. Now, this picture has Drake, but this story has nothing to do with Drake. I do want to clarify. This story has nothing to do with Drake. But there was a party thrown by Diddy in 2018, right? The girl, had attended this party. Diddy was throwing it, and she had came with Trey Songz. So Trey Songz had, was partying with the girl. They were drinking and stuff. The girl was dancing, and she said that she felt someone fingers creep up her dress. And so after that, she looked down, and Trey Songz was pulling his hands away. Again, I do have to say trigger warning, trigger warning. And Trey Songz was pulling his hands away. And a girl was like, what the hell is going on? So they left around like 4 a.m. in the morning. Her and her friends were going to take an Uber, but they decided to go ahead and leave with Trey Songz. He offered them a ride or whatnot, right? So when they were riding in the car, he got upset over something, and then basically started talking trash to the girl, ended up throwing water on the girl, and then the driver of the car drags the girl out and basically throws her out. Now, some people are wondering why is Diddy in this? Well, one, it was a Diddy party, and they're also suing the nightclub, but they're saying because Diddy was the one who supplied the alcohol and made him drunk. That's why they're saying oh yeah, it's Diddy's fault. They're blaming Diddy in this. Now, I'm not saying Diddy necessarily had anything to do with this, per se, he did anything to the girl, but it's very alarming that Diddy is all wrapped up into this as well, too. It's I wonder, has there been other cases where things have went down at Diddy's parties and stuff like that? I wouldn't be surprised if we find out hey, there's been other situations and more going on at Diddy's parties where there's other celebrities doing things to girls and they feel like they can get away with it. And it's a part of the culture, unfortunately. And I don't mean black culture. I mean the industry. It's a part of that culture. I want to clarify. And I hate to say it like that, but it seems that way. It's literally, you feel like you that powerful or you got that much money where you can just literally just do whatever you want to and feel like there's no repercussions for it. Because mind you, all these cases against Trey Songz and even with Diddy, they've been coming down the pipeline this whole time. It's not something out the ordinary or new. These things are coming, one after the other because this is what they've been doing for years. It's just that now people are finally fed up and they feel like they can speak out. Just why there's a whole Me Too movement. And I don't want to say Me Too kind of was the catalyst of everything, but I feel now it did help where things as far as abuse and things like that, more women, and not just women, men as well too, feel more comfortable with coming out and speaking out against it. Because before you would be ridiculed. Before people would be nah, I don't think that's true. Let's say when Trey Songz was actually popular. Because let's not pretend Trey Songz is still popular like that. But when Trey Songz was popular, could these women have said this at that time? No. Just like Diddy. I think if you give it about 10 years ago, I don't think a Cassie could have came forward. Or all these other victims. I don't think they could come forward. I think Diddy or whoever is on his team or around him would have shut down those stories immediately. Immediately. Those stories would never see the light of day. But now that we're in a new time frame, these things are coming out, and especially with social media. Social media is a beast. I don't think people realize the power of social media. Like, yeah, 10 years ago, Twitter and stuff like that was prevalent, but you got TikTok, Instagram, like everybody is basically putting information out. Beforehand, we had to wait for like how would we put it? CNN or E Entertainment or some kind of big TV show like TMZ or something like that. Now we get the news just like that. Granted, we have like Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Neighborhood Talk. Like they can just put things out immediately. They don't have to wait until the TV comes on to put like information out there. Just like with politics, you don't have to watch the CNN, Fox News, or anything like that. A lot of people get their politics, believe it or not, from Facebook, which, Facebook got in trouble with that, but mostly TikTok. That's where a lot of people get their politics from. It's a whole brand new, yeah, Jayla, I believe social media has saved lives. I believe that. Definitely. What's up, Demetria? Thank you for holding it down. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a whole new world. And so I looked up that lawsuit. That lawsuit has not been settled. And again, the one that I was talking about earlier, that was in 2016. The one that I'm talking about right now was in 2018, where he put his hands up the girl's skirt and then had the driver drag her out the car and, he threw water on her. And that one actually has a name. This one from 2018, the woman name is Jauhara Jackson. I was going to try to find her picture. I couldn't find it just first glance. But then I was all like, you know what? I don't want to do that because no matter what happened, putting her picture up doesn't solve anything. And again, she's not the person being accused of anything. She's the victim. So that's why I didn't really search for her picture and all that stuff. So I just want to tell y'all, Trey is a creep. Yeah, let me ask you guys. With all the lawsuits and allegations against Trey Songz, do you guys believe that he is a monster? Yes or no? Go ahead and put it in the chat. 30 seconds. Yeah, everybody said yeah. Man, that's crazy. Well, before I continue, y'all, let me tell you about our friends at Inspire Candle Company. Now, Brandy, she's not a monster. She's actually a Black business owner. So make sure you guys check out her company. And don't forget, you can save 10% by using my promo code AT210. On top, you see it pinned up on top right there. That's the website. And then AT210 and get your 10% off. And if you spend over $35, you get free shipping and handling as well, too. But yeah, Trey Songz, yeah, that dude is definitely a monster. You said beyond a monster, though I wasn't present at any of these incidents. I cannot believe everyone is making, yeah, he has a history. There is a history of him doing all of this. And granted, they think because it's settled or thrown out, one case had statutes of limitations, like it was way out the parameters. So there's a lot of different incidents where he kind of just got off by the grace of God, but there's a lot of other incidents where, like they looking at him like something's wrong with you. Right. See, you didn't even know that. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. And I was just thinking about it too when I had seen Trey Songz settle. I was all like, wait, was that the case where he was tied in with Diddy? So that's what made me look up the case with Jauhara Jackson. I was like, wait, is this the one? But no, it's completely different. And this one has not been settled at all. And it's another thing too, and it's sad because remember I was telling you, because we're going to talk about this too with Diddy. There's so many like lawsuits and cases that happen. We kind of just move on to the next thing. This was filed December 2021. We totally forgot about this and just kind of moved on. Even with the Diddy allegations, when Diddy being listed in this, we kind of just moved on from it. And it's sad because it's all like, as long as you kind of wait it out and let it play out in the system, then people will forget about it. And you'll be just another name somewhere in the world of the internet, you know? Daniel, you are right about that because this says only have 7 people watching me. I was like, hey, if it's only 7 people, we about to rock. I was like, hey, us 7, we about to rock it out. Just hit that like button. All the 7 people in my room right now, hit the like button. And they said that's between YouTube and Facebook. Hold on, let's do a little break real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna look at what it looks like on YouTube and then what it looks like. Yeah, because it said only 7 people in here. I'm cool with that. It says only 5 people. Oh damn. Okay, it says 8. I was like, damn, ain't nobody watching. Okay, it's messing. Okay, got you. Like I said, we still gonna rock with it. We gonna rock with the 8 people. Hell, if it was just one person in here, we about to rock with it. Luckily, I see more of y'all commenting, so I'm all like, okay, thank God, it's more than that here. What's up, Angela on Facebook? Okay, it's more people than that. Okay, thank you. Anyway. It says resources have been stopped for a quota. Oh, that's what it is? Oh, it won't let you subscribe? Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't know that. It's not letting you like the videos? Okay. All right. We still gonna keep the show going. It don't matter. All right. We gonna rock with it. All right. So anyway, so going with Diddy was recently spotted yesterday in Miami. You know, he's still in Miami, so it don't seem like he going anywhere else but Miami. But he was seen on the phone looking very intently out in the space. You know how you kind of look out into space, your eyes just kind of wander. And then, you know, you see him on the right side, close his eyes and almost like taking a deep breath. Now, I don't want to say this is confirmed, so I'm going to say allegedly. But it's been said that there's some shit coming pretty soon. Remember I told you guys it was going to be like a month and a half? Well, what I've been told is that it's probably coming within like the next week or so. At least by the end of the month where we'll know what the feds came up with. Now, if the feds are investigating you, we already know, yeah, it's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad if the feds are investigating you. But the thing is that what people are not talking about, they're also looking into other people. Because with the S trafficking probe, if it's really a probe where they're looking at him, they're looking at everybody who allegedly purchased clients from him. That's what people are forgetting. If this is a whole probe into the drug thing, they're looking to like, was this like an organized crime thing where, you know, Epstein Black Book kind of situation? That's what they're looking at. Who else was involved? Because you have these people like Little Rod and, you know, other victims saying like, yeah, you know, they try to get me or coerce me to do X, Y, and Z and do different acts. So yeah, that's a part of it. They might not have like purchased or, you know, did things like that, but they're looking into like, okay, well, who were some of the other people involved in this? Like, did he do this alone? Like, no, they're looking at other people. This is why a lot of these celebrities are just quiet. They're not saying anything. They're not saying nothing because they're worried like, okay, well, I don't know. Here's the thing. Now, Meek Mill definitely messed up by saying anything. He should have just kept his mouth shut. But the celebrities are kind of just waiting to see what exactly happens until they comment, because the thing is they don't want to incriminate themselves. Angela, a lot of people have asked about Clive Davis, but I have not seen nothing for Clive Davis. But a lot of them are just waiting, and basically those statements are going to come out through their lawyers. Any celebrity named in these federal cases that are allegedly coming for Diddy, they're not going to speak out themselves. All statements are going to be made towards a lawyer, because it's been reported that people, big name people, are already making sure their lawyers are ready for whatever comes. They're making sure they're ready. Like, say for